So for the second part of our discussion, we have here the center of gravity of bodies or centroid of volume. So now we will move to the center of gravity of bodies and centroid of volume. So before that, so far we have studied the centroid of lines or wherein it is based on the length of a line, the centroid of areas wherein it is based on the areas of the section. So now we would extend this to a 3D object. So for 3D bodies, we deal with volume. So one of a very important core idea is for solid objects, the weight depends on the volume. So instead of length or area, we now use the volume of the object. Ano po? So for volume, the weight is proportional to the volume. Ano, so i-replace natin yung weight with volume. So as can be seen here in the figure, ano po, the center of gravity of a 3D body is the point where the total weight of the object acts. So just like before po, we assume all the weight is concentrated at a single point. Ano po? So yung centroid ng volume is the geometric center of a 3D shape, ignoring the weight if ang reference na natin is the volume. Ano, so parang may pattern siya, ano. For example, for line, we use length. For area, we use the area. And for volume, we also use the volume. Ano po? Then, same concept din naman siya. The only thing that changes is the dimension. Ano po? So, ayun. So, for 3D bodies, we are using the centroid of the volume. So, we have here also a table. Ayan. So now we look at the centroids of common solids. Ano po? So these are 3D shapes. So in reference, we have here a right circular cone, a hemisphere. We also have a paraboloid, semi-ellipsoid. Ano po? So here, the V, this represents the volume of the shape or the solid. Bar X po is the distance along the reference point. So, zero siya kasi nasa z-axis yung centroid, no? Kung titingnan nyo yung figure. Tapos, yung y-axis also is zero kasi andun din siya sa center nung axis. So, ang uh, distance na lang na nandito is yung 3/4 h. So, same principle po with what we have discussed earlier. Ang difference lang volume ito, and then yung bar X, bar Y, and bar Z, they are in reference to the established reference point or ano yung distance ng centroid ng solid with respect to the references. Ayan. So, to better understand this, of course, we will solve the first example. So, again, here are some of the different solids. Ayan. So, let's have an example. So, yan. I'm going to solve this manually. So, the bullet of a high-powered gun consists of a cylindrical head 1 and cylindrical and conical body 2 and 3. So, locate the centroid of the bullet with respect to its bottom. Okay. All right, so I move this here so I can solve this manually. So, same with what we did with the area earlier. So, the best way to solve for this po is to divide them into smaller volumes para mas madali po siyang masolve. So, in this case, it is already divided. We have 1, 2, and then 3. So, the next step that you need to establish is to have a reference point. So, ang reference point po natin, so it's up to you actually on where do you would want to have it. So, in this case, ilalagay ko siya sa gitna para madali, ano. So, lalagay ko sa gitna yung reference point. Ayan. Ano. So, ito yung magiging reference point ng ano natin, centroid. So, let's do it again one by one. So, let's have, kunyari, ang 1 natin, ito, area 1, volume 1, sorry. We were going to use volume. Volume 1 is equal to, so ang volume po, area lang naman yan times the thickness. Ano po, so if you will look here, ano, so 'di ba, ano ang area ng area ng circle, this one. So ang area niyan is pi r squared, ano po. So that is the area. Multiply nyo ng thickness para maging volume. So the thickness now is yung 5. So magiging volume yung ating solution, di ba? So that is how you solve your volume. Just in case makalimutan nyo yung formula, ano, at least alam nyo yung area. So you have the area, pi r squared. No, that is the area of a circle. Tapos multiply nyo sa thickness nung volume na solid. So here you will have pi r squared times the thickness 5. So pi times the radius. If that is 15, the radius is 7.5. Ano, kalahati ng diameter times the thickness 5. So we will have 883.57. Sorry, 883.57. The unit is cubic millimeters. Ano po? So, volume 1 yan. As for the centroid, ang centroid nung volume, imagine nyo na lang, drawing ko muna siya separate. Ano? So, kung meron kang circle, tapos may volume ka. Sorry. Ayan. Gaganito ko muna siya para ma-imagine nyo. Ayan. So, pag ganyan yan, ano po? Ang centroid niyan, you can actually imagine where the centroid would be, di ba? Kung hahatiin mo yan dyan, tapos sa gitna, yung centroid mo is nandito. 'Di ba? Or nandito 'yan sa gitna. Kung top view siya, kung top view andito, ano po, pero kung 3D andito siya sa loob. Ano? So ganyan, kaya mo naman siyang maano imagine, 'di ba? So nandito 'yan somewhere diyan, nandito yung centroid. Ano po? So nandito siya. So I'll change na lang the color. So nandito 'yan, ano? Ayan. So ano yung location ng centroid? So, sa location ng centroid, yung x bar niya will be equal to 0. Bakit? Kasi po, your centroid is already along the axis. Ano po? Wala siyang distance, di ba? Ang bar x, nagkaka-value lang tayo kung yung centroid is may distansya dun sa reference point. Now, in this case, since your centroid is already on our reference point, your bar x now will be 0. Ano po? So, ang kailangan na lang natin is the distance y. So, bale, ang gagawin po natin is kung ito yung reference natin sa x, we also need to establish a reference point for the x-axis. So, dalawa lang naman yan. Ano, so, hindi naman siya parang ganito palagi. Ano po? So, either you put the reference line here at the top, or you put it here at the bottom. So if I remember correctly, since again I have provided na a solution for this, the solution for this is the reference at the bottom. So para maiba naman, ano po, I'm going to reference here at the top so that you can actually compare and see that kahit saan po kayo mag-reference, as long as you have the correct um, dimensions and then the correct distances of centroid and then reference, you will always arrive with the same answer. Ano? So instead of referencing here sa bottom, dito po ako magre-reference sa top. Again, ang reference nyo, you can do that anywhere. Ano bang nakalagay dito? Ay, nakalagay pala, sorry, with respect to its bottom. Ano po? O kaya with respect sa bottom yung ginawa. Pero paano nga kung nag-reference ako sa taas? Tingnan lang natin, ano? So, dito ako magre-reference sa taas para maiba naman. Ayan siya. So, Pero pag nag-solve kayo ha, i-follow nyo to ang nakalagay with respect daw sa bottom. So, ano yung distance ng center dito daw sa ilalim? So, isa-solve ko yon pero dito ako magre-reference sa taas. So, this is now your x-axis and then this is your y-axis. So, ang bar x natin na ngayon is 0. Ang bar y nyo naman is, ano yung bar y? Madali lang naman. Kung nasa gitna yan ng 5, itong centroid, 5, kalahati ng 5 is 2.5. So, 2.5 yung distance niya. Ano? 'Di ba ito yon? Kalahati ng 5. So, let me do it. Yan. Kalahati po siya ng 5. Yan. So, this is bar x is equal to 2.5 mm. So, ito yung gagamitin ko ha, reference at the top. So, ayan. For number 1, we have your shape ano? Yan. So, you have the volume. Let me change the color. You have the volume. Yung bar X po, tatanggalin ko na ha. Wala nang bar X kasi nga, lahat naman ang centroid niya nandito sa y-axis. So, it will not have a value. So, bar X is 0. No? So, di na siya kasama. So, automatic yung Vx natin, V bar X is 0. Ano po? So, bar Y, tapos V bar Y. So, ang volume natin is 883.57. Bar Y natin is 2.5. So, ayan. Pwede na natin i-multiply. 883.57 times 2.5 is 2208.925. Alright. Next naman, shape number 2. Let's use this one. Ang shape to ay di volume 2. Again, same thing. Ang kailangan nyo pong isolve una is yung kanyang area. Pakasolve nyo ng area, i-multiply nyo dun sa kanyang height. Ano po? That is how you solve the volume. Sorry. Erase ng iba. No? So, ganun po yung pag solve ng volume, you first solve for the area. So, that is a circle. Then, multiply it with the height. So, ang volume nito, syempre, ang area ulit is area ng circle. So, pi r squared. Tapos, yung thickness naman, kasi cylinder pa rin siya. Ano? So, pi times the radius. Ilan yan? 10. So, 10 is the diameter. Radius is kalahati. So, 5 times the thickness, 40 mm yung kapal. So, the volume is 3141.6. 3141.6. 3141.60 mm cube. Yan. Same principle, your bar x will be equal to 0 kasi nga, kung i-drawing naman natin yung centroid niya, madali lang ulit, 'di ba? So, kung meron kang ganitong shape, syempre, ang centroid niya nandito. So, nagpa-pass through din po siya sa y-axis. So, wala siyang x distance. Ano po? Kasi nandito na siya agad. So, ayan siya. Tapos, ang distance niya naman ng y is kalahati lang naman ng 40. Di ba po? So, I'm going to draw the centroid here at the center. Ayan. So, nandito yung centroid nung ating cylinder. So, as for the distance, syempre po, wait, let me erase this. Magulo na siya. Ang distance niya is, syempre, andito siya sa kalahati ng 40. Ano? So, this one here is, andito lang naman yung, andito yung 20. 20. Syempre, hindi yan yung kailangan natin, di ba? So, again, ang kailangan po natin is yung distance sa reference point, no? So, centroid up to the reference point. So, ilan yan in total? Bali, 20. Eto, yung distance na to, plus yung kapal nitong 1. Ano po? So, bali, this will be 5 plus 20. So, the distance of the centroid with respect to the top reference point is 20. Ano po? 25, sorry, 25. So, ito naman yan, ano, ayan. So, yan siya. So, this is your 25. So, lalagay ko na siya dito. So, 2 is, ayan. So, 3141.60. Again, ang bar X niya po is 0. Then, this is 25 mm. Siyempre, walang bar X. So, 3141.6 times 25. 78,540. Yan, sakto siya. Yung third natin is a cone. Ano po? So, ito yung cone. Let's use another color. So, ito naman yung third, ano. So, ito yung, again, area lang din yan. Tapos height. Ang difference ng cone, since triangular siya, ang magiging area niya is 1/3 instead of base times height lang. Ano? So, ang magiging volume nito is equal to yung area ulit ng circle na pi r squared, no? Area ng circle times the height. Pero yung height nyo, over 3 siya ngayon. So, height over 3. That will account for the triangular shape, no? Over 3. So, ang lalabas na volume is equal to pi times the radius. Ilan yan? 10 din, ano? 5. 10 yung diameter divided by 2. So, naging 5 pi r squared times yung height niya po is 20 divided by 3. Again, bakit may divided by 3? Because it is a cone. It is not a cylinder. So, we have 523.6. Sorry. Ano nangyari? 523.6. Kung nasa naman ang kanyang centroid, ano po? So, ang centroid naman niya, if you will refer at the table, it is somewhere along here. Nandito naman yung centroid niya. Same principle po. As you can see, this centroid is also passing through the y-axis. So, yung bar x natin dyan is 0 also. Ano? So, 0 po. 3 is a cone, circle, and then like that. So, ang area is 5 to 3.60. Ano po? So, wala din siyang V bar X. As for the Y, ang location po kapag cone, 'di ba kapag 2D or a triangle, we have 1/3 and then 2/3. If we are to go to a solid, magiging po siyang 1/4 tsaka 3/4. Bale, from this point to this point, this is your 1/4 nung height. This point to this point, siya naman po yung 3/4 nung height. Ano po? So, ulitin ko, pag triangle na 2D, that is 1/3, 2/3. Kapag volume siya or a solid na right circular cone, it is 3/4 and then 1/4. So, since nagre-reference ako dyan sa taas, ano, dito ako nagre-reference sa taas, ito yung kailangan kong height. Ito. Tapos, pag meron ako ng height na to, dadagdagan ko na lang siya ng 40, tsaka ng 5, malalaman ko na yung total distance ng centroid with respect to the x-axis. So, solving, ano po, ayan. So, ulitin ko, this here is 1/4 ng 20. Ano po? 1/4 ng 20. Dito sa kabila, ito na yung 3/4 ng 20. Ano po? If you want to locate this. Siyempre, hindi ko naman yan ilulocate kasi hindi ko naman siya po kailangan. Ano? So, bale, ano lang naman siya? Ano yan? 1/4 ng 20/4 or 5 lang naman. Ano po? So, 5 siya. So, 5. Hindi ko na tuloy ilagay ha. Basta 1/4 ng 20 yan. So, this is 5 mm. Tapos, ito po ulit yung kailangan kong height. This one. Ano? Distance. Ulitin natin. Distance ng centroid with respect to the reference axis. So, ilan yan in total? You have 5 plus 40. So, 45 plus another 5. So, that is 50. Ano po? 50 siya, 50. 50. So, 50 naman to ngayon. 50. So, I'm going to write here 50 mm. Ayan. So, multiply natin. You have 523.6 times 50 is equal to 26. Sorry. 26,180. Okay, so now we're going to add the total volume. 883.57 plus 3141.6 plus 523.6. That is total volume. Big letter V is 4548.77. That is cubic millimeter. Now, ito na yung magiging summation of volume bar Y. So, we have 2208.925 plus 78.54. Sorry, 78,540 plus 26,180. Yan. So, 106,928.925. So, same with our equation earlier, you're just going to replace the area with volume. So total volume times the centroid of the group is equal to the sum of the individual centroid and the individual volume. So you have 4548.77 is equal to bar y yung hinahanap times bar y is equal to 106,928.925. So, yung bar y natin is equal to, divided by 4548.77. You have 23.5. 23.51. Ay, sorry. Ulitin natin. 106,928.925 divided by 4548.77. Tama naman. 23.51. So, ayan. 23.51 from the top. From the top po, ayan. So, the total height is 65. Ano po? So, this is the answer. We're going to double check lang ha. 8, 8. 3.57 times 2.5 to 208.925. 3141.6 times 25, 78,540, 523.6 times 50 to 6180 plus. So 16 to 8.95 divided by the total volume. Ulitin natin 458 or 548.77. 23.51. So, how will this differ from the earlier or from the solution? Ito kasi, ang reference nito is galing siya sa taas. So, kung sabihin natin, galing po dito sa taas, galing dito, bababa ako ng 23.51. 5. Sabihin natin mga nandito siya, somewhere here. Andito po yung center ng group. So, lalagay ko yun dyan. This is 23.51 mm. So, ang distance ng centroid with respect to the bottom is hindi yan yung sagot. Hindi yung 23.51. So, subtract nyo po siya sa 620 plus 40, 65. So, subtract nyo siya sa 65. Ano po? So, that is 41.49. So, 41.49. So, yan po yung magiging answer. Ayan. So, that is how you solve a solid volume. So, we will just, please just double check and then try to resolve this on your own to better understand po the concept.